Hello everyone, we are here in Somnium Space. You already know it. Today we'll be doing night show. As you can see, the sun is setting behind the Somnium Space City Center. We are currently in a different location than we usually are. This is Marina of Somnium Space, where you can see actually on top of us is the floating island, and in VR you can climb this rope and get beautiful view from top of it. But we are not be doing that today because we are here for interview with our artist Albert, and so I'm running to the studio now. And before we get there, I will give Albert the word, and he can tell us something about himself and about his artistic career.
So,
Yep.
is that it? Should I
Yeah, yeah,
start?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Hi, everyone. As he said, my name is Albert, but my nickname on Twitter is LFPRG, and it actually reads like Loof Park, but it's a huge story how to explain how I come up with this nickname, so it's not really important.
Well, I
Uh,
think it will be cool if it's not too long. It will be cool to hear it.
I mean, it's not too long. You probably know how hard is it to come up with a nickname because like Instagram and Twitter are so huge. There's like a lot of accounts.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like, what can I make? And you probably know PewDiePie. Like his nickname doesn't make any sense. And so I decided like, all right, I can make it. And that's how I come up with Grapeful, which is like grateful and grape. Like I don't know what is it. Is it a fruit? Is it a berry? So yes, I took like this grateful nickname, but it was taken on Instagram, I believe, and I didn't want to like make one nickname for one social media, different nickname for different social media. So I decided to make it backwards, and it became Loof Park. But then Loof Park was taken on, I believe, Twitter. So I was like, God damn it. And then I like sit down, I think a little bit, and I come up with LFPRG, and then I stylized it. I edited this. How is it? I edited this banner for my profile, and like letters U, E, and A. They were no, they basically disappeared.
Right, right.
So
Yeah.
that's how this nickname was made.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah. So, guys, here you have the manual how to create a cool nickname on social media when everything is taken.
It
That's
took me
awesome.
like 3 hours. It was so challenging.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, okay. So tell us something about your background. Where are you coming from?
All right. So again, my real name is Albert. I'm 22 years old. I'm from some small town in Russia. Like, not like small, but it's nowhere near to Moscow or St. Petersburg.
So how big? Because I know when I was in like Ireland, they were saying like, yeah, this is like small village, and it has the university, two huge fields, and there was like 50,000 people or something like that. So I was like, okay, we have village where there lives like 50 people.
No, well, my city is quite big then.
Okay.
uh, we have like we have tons of universities and all that, and we have like I believe 1.5 million people here.
Wow. Well,
But Moscow have like I believe 20 million or 15 million. I'm not sure. So
right, right. Yeah, perspective. Yeah. Well, Prague has as the size of your city, so and that's the biggest city here, where I.
mhm.
So yeah, it's a pretty big city.
Well, yeah. So I'm that dude from the heartland. I believe that's how you say it in English.
Yeah, I guess so.
Uh, so I hope that this info is enough. I shouldn't probably talk about my childhood and all that.
No, 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 it's good. It's good. I think like the really interesting thing that I like to know about people is how did they got to art? Like, were they always artists,
Huh. All
or
right, all
you
right.
know?
First of all, I'm not a traditional artist, if it makes any sense. I
Yeah.
already told you that I came here from video editing, actually.
Uh-huh.
I've been making like these funny gaming videos for like 3 years, I guess. And it was nothing serious, of course. I was doing it casually, just like a hobby. But it was, I believe, at the end of 2019 when I started thinking that it's actually hard for me to make like funny videos, mainly because, well, surprise, I'm not the most funny and positive guy. I'm not like this extroverted person. I'm quite reserved actually.
Okay, okay. It doesn't seem so, but yeah, we will believe you.
And well, I started getting feeling that it becomes more and more difficult to actually get in the mood, like call some friends of mine, launch an Overwatch or something, scream and laugh for 8 hours straight, and then turn those 8 hours of footage into like 10 minutes of funny moments and all that.
Well, yeah, that's difficult. That's a hard job to do for sure.
So I believe that 2019 and 2020 were my lowest points, like in my life, I guess. It was like an absolute crisis, mainly in terms of creativity and doing something that feels, me. That is actually me. That is my stuff.
Yeah,
But then 2021 came in, and I decided like, oh wait, can I say F word here, or is it no, no?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
No, all right. So like 2029 came in, and I decided like, all right, fuck it, that's it. I gotta get up. I gotta do something. I need to change something in my life. I didn't know where to start, but then somewhere at that moment, I started hearing some stuff about those mysterious NFTs, and same as many people, I didn't know what the hell it was. But I quickly gathered some info, and well, again, as a lot of people, I thought like, people making art and people sell it for huge amount of money. That's cool.
Yeah.
And now I realize how naive that was. But I got the idea. I felt like maybe this is an opportunity. Maybe I just should try myself in it. Who knows? And then I started thinking like, all right, I'm not an actual artist. What can I do? I can make like funny gaming videos and try to sell them or something. And then like I remembered about my other passion, and my other passion was making some fucking ugly and horrifying glitch portraits of some random people, my friends, myself, animals, basically everything will be butchered up. I really enjoyed it when you like take some hypothetical thing number one and then turn it into some completely new and unrecognizable thing number four. And I decided to think about it even more like, all right, I can make some cursed deep fried images. That's cool. Can I try to make something actually beautiful? Like, something that is not meant to be laughed at, but like, provoke some thoughts and all that. Something serious. All this thinking started in March, I believe. I hope I'm not mixing things up.
Mhm.
And in early April, I've made first 4 pieces from my CryptoSeps collection. It was like my first experiment. Obviously, it's nowhere near perfect, but I'm proud of it mainly because that collection, well, it's where everything started.
Is this one
So yeah,
that I'm displaying, or is it something else?
uh, wait a second. No, it's actually my second collection.
Ah, okay, okay,
You can call like displacement session title of this collection, and there in the description will be the link, I believe.
right. Yeah, this is the displacement session.
I will talk about it more actually then.
Okay.
Yeah, like you should click on displacement session and like yeah, there it is on cryptoceps.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me do it in the other screen. I have not so good monitor, so it's not so. Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel you.
I see it here. So yeah, I will put it here on the other screen, and we are looking in the Yeah, looking at it. Cool. So what is it? Cryptoceps.
The idea was like, again, I come up with the name as, all right, I'm taking something like original, something human, and then turning it into something like completely unrecognizable. And so, because I'm a gamer, I'm a proud gamer, I was thinking like, all right, there was this game Last of Us, and there was this zombies that were made out of fungus, and that fungus was called cordyceps.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking, all right, cordyceps, now it's cryptoceps, because I'm taking it and I'm distorting it.
Right, right.
It was a silly idea, but like it worked, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it sounds good. So yeah, it has a nice ring to it. So
Every
this
piece
is
in this collection has like a description where it tells out of what it was made, how it was made.
right. So here, I need to reset my. Yeah, go ahead. Talk about that one. Yeah, I will do my stuff here, but you don't get distracted by that.
All right, should I continue about cryptoceps or can I go further?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I will just put different stuff here and to create like background for what are you talking about. So we can go to the second collection, right?
All right, like now I will explain how I'm making art. What is it? Well, if it's not obvious, I'm making glitch art, but I think it deserves some more explanation.
Yeah, for
See,
sure.
in my bio, you can find something like digital reflection, rebirth, infinity, which is a philosophy that I'm trying to follow. I'm making glitch art, but I always take some reference, some base layer. Most of the time, it is photos from my personal archive, like pieces of my life and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I'm trying to make a digital reflection of that real life photo. But like, don't ask me about it because I'm just doing what my guts are telling me. It's hard to describe it. I'm just like taking it and doing what I'm feeling.
Yeah, so it's
And
like
then the
some
next
sort of
step
like
is
filters,
digital
and
reflection.
so it's like different sort of filters and like some
Yeah,
modifications.
I will get there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'll get there. Then the second step is like this digital reflection. Uh, Wait, reflection was the first step.
Yeah.
The second step is digital rebirth, which is, in my opinion, is a basis of glitch art. Like glitch art should transform something real and turn it into something new, something digital. And again, I know that some glitch artists would probably disagree with me, but that's how I like to make my stuff. I like to take it and turn it into something like completely new. And the final step is digital infinity, which is basically a minting process, immortalizing this particular art piece on blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the three steps. Uh, I will actually, take away my notes and like, can you open again my cryptoceps collection?
Yeah, sure. Let me get the link. I have it, and we are
I
going
want you
there.
to open piece Acid Spires, I believe I called it. Piece number 12, if I'm right.
Yeah.
All right, I don't see
Yeah,
it
I
in
see
this.
it. I see it. I have it here.
Uh-huh. Like
Uh,
those hills, right?
yeah.
Those
As
mountains.
it spires, it's number 12. Yeah, it's here.
Yes. So the funniest thing, like talking about how I turn something into something completely new. This piece was made out of my selfie after workout. I had this. I was like all red, sweaty, with this crazy smile, with a toothpick in my mouth, with a like man bun on my head, with gloves and all that. And I was like taking selfie, and that photo was turned into this spiky mountains.
Okay, I would never. I don't even like
You can
see the
see like,
resemblance. It's
yeah,
so
yeah,
hard.
yeah. That's the point.
Okay, yeah, so it's almost like a competition, like who's going to find the person there like sooner. Yeah, okay, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, I can't see it there. I would need more time to do that.
Uh, now I would like to talk about like my techniques and all that, like I
Yeah,
said.
yeah, go ahead.
So I'm making glitch art, but I'm not crossing the wires or changing the code or something like that hardcore glitch, like the natural glitch art and all that.
Hmm.
Uh, I feel like I'm not ready to like experiment with that stuff yet. But my distortions are coming from different tweaks with like brightness, contrast, colors, like black and white percentages, some different mosaic effects, wipe effects, and all that. And it will all make sense when I tell you more about my creative process.
Hmm.
But we're getting there. So my main and most favorite tool that I'm using is displacement mapping. I just fucking love that thing. That is like the thing that morphs your stuff into something completely new. It feels like you're looking at some distant image taken from your head. But again, that's like the most basic and rough information about my process. Like
Hmm.
I don't think that I should, get in the details and tell
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right, step one, step two,
No, no,
that.
no, no. Just the basic idea. Yeah, because
Uh-huh.
honestly, I don't know anything about glitch art. It's the first time I hear about it. No, not first time I saw
Uh-huh.
it, but first time I'm having some discussion about it. So yeah, tell us more.
So displacement mapping, even though it's my favorite tool, it weren't used during my first project, which was CryptoSeps.
Hmm.
Everything because in CryptoSeps, I was just like, if you see, those pieces are like pretty different. Like they have some common attributes, but they all different because I was just experimenting, trying some different stuff and all that. Uh, but then I decided like, all right, I'm feeling some kind of my own personal style. So it's time to actually like take something and try to make something that is like feels all united and all that. So that's how I come up with Displacement Session, my second collection. And that collection is based on, once more, original photography from my own gallery, digital art, meaning that I draw over those photos. I'm trying to highlight the details that I want to be highlighted. I'm adding some unnatural colors, changing proportions, and all that. And after that, I'm starting to the distortion process, including displacement mapping. That's why my second collection is called that way.
Oh, it's pretty cool. And I actually see that the picture that I thought was static is actually video that I was putting
Ah,
there
this
before.
one's actually also fun because you see this white part. White part is again, it's my selfie. It's my actually deep fried memeable selfie. Uh, at, and at that photo, I have like this, this skin masks, like cosmetical thing, like
Right.
those
Yeah.
black jelly thing, and that Kaleida thing that is moving on that picture. That is actually, I don't know if you know it, but like there was this meme, head uh, head kit meme, and well, basically, I took the green screen of that head kit and turned it into this.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I never heard about it. So many things I missed. This is completely new to me. Okay, okay, that's like that's really interesting. Okay, go ahead.
So now I would like to talk about my creative process and all that.
Yeah.
So about my creative process, I guess you'll like it. So, like, are you ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, this is like looking forward to finally hear
All
all
right,
these
all right.
things.
There's no creative process. I mean, I'm just living my life, getting that inspiration and all that. I'm just chilling. And at some point, see, I'm like some container, and at some point this stupid container will be full. And that's when I'll go like, like Keanu Reeves in Matrix, that I know Kung Fu part.
Right.
And that's how I feel. I can be like in the middle of the night, but if I'm feeling that them creative vibes are kicking in, that's it. I'll jump off my bed turn on my PC, and that's it. I can sit and create my stuff all night long, all morning. Basically, I'll work on my stuff until like, I'll get that bad feeling when you just lay down for a minute and you're done. You're fallen off the edge of reality completely. That's how my creative process is. I'm just like chilling, and then I feel like this vibes are kicking in, and I'm just all right. It's time. I gotta do it.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, yeah, I guess it has to be also partially like therapy, you know. Just get it all out there, create something, and then go back to your life and fill the tank again.
Hmm.
Okay, okay, cool. And I actually know that you are starting another project that's quite different than all of this before.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit more about that and how you get to it? Because it's not a glitch art.
Yeah, exactly. So my third project is called Crypto 2021 1 to Infinity, and it's basically an homage to Opalka 1965 1 to Infinity. Uh, Further, I will call them just like Crypto 2021 and Crypto 1965.
Hmm.
So in Twitter, I have this like huge thread where I explained about this art and all that. But like the point is, how did I come up with it? Right, I just need a second. On YouTube, I saw this video that was called "The Shape of Infinity," and it was basically about the game called Manifold Garden, I think, which is like this abstract game about infinity and all that. I didn't even play it, but like I watched the video. And in that video, the creator of it, which was Jacob Geller, he told like about three different artists that tried to show what is infinity, which is like obviously impossible. And like the second or third person in that video, who he was talking about, was exactly Roman Apalka. And that story just absolutely like destroyed me. I was just like laying in bed, I was like listening to this video, and when he explained how this process was, how he worked on it, I was just like completely blown up. I was at that moment, I haven't even started all this NFT thing. I was only thinking about my first project, which was CryptoSeps. But watching this video, I just like convinced myself that I should get into this space because I believe that almost no one knows about Roman Opalka and about his amazing concept. That like I should be that unique person who will come up and like, did you know about him? Now you will know about him. And like about his project. So what he was doing, he was like 30 something age, I believe, like 35, I guess, 34. I don't remember. And he decided that that is there is no point to make art anymore. That was like, I believe, the crisis in the art scene. Well, that was what was I reading and all that. So
Hmm.
he decided like he gotta make a point in it. He gotta like to end all this story. And so what he did, he like took this huge canvas, like the door sized canvas,
Yep.
and he just started writing numbers like 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 100, and all that. And the point was to like read all those numbers and just never stop. Like the canvas is full, all right, he takes another one, he continues to write them down. And so he was working on this project for like I don't know, like he started it in 1965, and he stopped somewhere in like 2011, I believe. Maybe probably some earlier, but like he was working for a lot of years. And actually like he died, but he didn't actually finish this project because like again, it's infinity. You can't finish it.
Yep.
So some artists were laughing at him, Like, all right, this old man is finally going insane. He's just like spending his whole life just writing white numbers on black canvases. Like, what is it? Like, we're here just making art, and there's this granddad who just like insults us with it. And he was just laughing because of it. He was laughing because of himself and because of his angry people. Because like, all right, you just don't understand it. And yeah, that story just like inspired me because I felt so, like it was such a provoking project, I think. And I was shocked that a lot of people don't know about him. Actually, I didn't know about him. I never heard of him. But in that video, when I heard that, I was like, God damn, that is awesome. I gotta do something like that. And well, I had thoughts like I had some concerns that well, a lot of people won't understand this project because again, many people didn't understand the Palka. So I thought like will this will happen with me too. And also, I was thinking about like some people will come up and say that it's not an original idea, that I'm just like stolen it and all that. And then I thought like, all right, I gotta like reinvent the idea because I can't just take and copy it. And it was just an idea. I was thinking like it's something that I will do somewhere in the future. Right now, I just gotta jump in NFT space, create my CryptoSeps collection and all that. And it was the day when I uploaded my infinity piece, like number infinity in CryptoSeps collection, that yellow animation thing. And it was like uh, 11 p.m., I believe, when I put that piece on the auction. And just at that moment, because I called it Piece Infinity, I just like come up with the idea, and I was like, yeah, that's it. I come up with I come up to my mom and said like, Mom, you won't imagine what idea just come in my head. And yeah, I was like, all right, I gotta take his idea and turn it into collectibles. And then I started like, uh, I took the calculator and I was like, all right, even though I will make it on my PC, will I be able to finish it? Because I mean, I don't want to spend like 30 something years on this project.
Yeah. Like it's incredible to imagine that someone was working on a project like this or on any project, uh, getting mostly like super negative feedback. No one understand what he's doing, and doing it for decades. And he actually, like last number that he painted is 5,607,249, and the end goal was magical of sevens, 7,777, and so on. So
Mhm.
he was actually quite close quite close to the finishing, but he spent so much time doing this, and yeah, it's just incredible just to imagine how much conviction he needed to have. And actually like looking at him, he was one of the first people that was doing something that we could call like algorithmic art, or just yeah I like this idea of using in his case not automated methods, but some sort of algorithmic approach, just writing the numbers in some defined sequence. So and no, we have a lot of art like this.
Yeah.
And so he was one of the first people that actually started doing something as a sort of criticism of his current art scene.
Yeah. So All right, I forgot where was I.
Yeah, sorry, I jumped into it.
No, no,
Yes,
it's fine.
so your project, what are you actually doing? Because you are not doing it exactly like him, and you are using your computer. What is the idea?
The idea, I decided to write down like to finish his project, like finish, like with the fingers. It's not actually finishing, but like I wanted to reach this number, like this 7 million, seven something.
Yeah.
Uh, but like using computer technologies, meaning that I will just use the generator to write the numbers. Like I'm taking from one to, I believe, like uh, 16,000 symbols are are the limit for one page. So I'm just like taking from one to 16,000. I paste it in. Then what am I doing? I'm just taking like this preset. In real life, I mean, not on my PC.
Yeah.
I write down like my numbers by my hands with a pen. Then I scan it. I turn it into custom font, and then I take this font and use it on my numbers, so they turn like, well, like they actually handwritten,
Hmm.
and they are actually just not in the means like a Palka did. And like that's it. Like this piece is ready. I'm taking the next one. I'm writing another font. I'm using it. I'm taking the next one, and so on, so on.
Yeah.
So
So the different color is actually because there are those are different fonts. So some are like bolder, some are thinner.
actually,
So
about colors, it's a funny thing because I didn't mean it to be like that. It actually like an accident.
yeah, yeah,
Because how it was, Apalka always used like one brush to write his numbers. I'm using different pens and different brushes to like add some uniqueness to it, and because of it, like different fonts are different. Sometimes like those numbers are really thin and all that, and sometimes like uh, they thick and all that. And because of it, like whole picture sometimes gets this dark tones, and sometimes it looks like almost white because of thickness of the numbers.
yeah.
And it's funny because I wanted to actually start doing the thing as a Palka did somewhere after like 5 million numbers, to actually add add some whiteness to my canvases. So I want my last piece to be like as he wished, writing white numbers on white canvas. So it will be like just blank canvas.
Yeah, and that's the symbol for the infinity.
Yeah. And it also actually a funny story because Apalka wasn't the first one who made this project. Like, I mean, this kind of project where like you're going from one to another. But a lot of artists, they were doing like this, depressive tones. Like you're coming from the white to the black to the darkness to the nothingness. And he was like, you know what? Like, fuck it. It's just too boring. I mean, it's not good. It's not a bad thing. So he decided, like, I will go the opposite way. I will go from black to white, like to enlightenment, to infinity, to like, you know,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, it's like really cool. When I saw it and I wrote the story about the polka that you published on Twitter and this very long thread, I found it like incredible. Because yeah, I can't actually increase it or just display it here in this browser because there are like hundreds of thousands of numbers, so
You
the
actually
resolution is
can.
huge.
You actually can. Wait. You mean like
I mean, in this
ah?
one, I think it will load like forever because it's like really,
Uh-huh.
really big. Uh,
Alrighty, I get it.
but yeah, I will give it a try. Uh, but yeah, it's quite awesome, and also it's actually everyone. every piece has quite different. Yeah, it's like this, but I will not be able to increase it here. Some limitation to this virtual browser, but you can almost yeah, see some structure on the
Mm-hmm.
paper. So those are the numbers. So like when you see this video, feel free to go to the link that I provided in the video. For the Twitter, you can find the collection there and actually download one of these pictures in high resolution and increase it to the level of the actual font, because there are a huge number of numbers. So that's you actually here can see the full screen resolution, and you actually have some quite nice way how you uh, introducing this project to the world with also with the pricing. So what was it, and or what is it, and how did you choose to do it this way?
Actually, it's again because of my like shit. I don't remember the word in English, but like I felt like it would be right to the point of this project to tell people about who Apalko was and what was his project. So I decided like I can't really charge that much for it, and also because I'm a small artist, I decided like screw it. Like I will just drop the first 50 pieces for 0 Ethereum just so people could actually like take it, like read the story and all that. I'm just like giving away it, and yeah, I mean like there will be 400 something pieces, so it's not a big deal, I think.
Yeah, and then you are increasing the price, and for the last ones that will be actually on the very bright background, so it would be hard to actually see what's the font. You
Yeah,
have something different prepared, right?
yeah, I was going to actually make a full-on custom font for the last, like it will be like last 50 pieces, I guess, maybe less. But the point was to uh, all the same. I mean, like I'm taking the numbers, I'm pasting them in, I creating my font, but this time I'm not making the font, the numbers font, like from 0 to 9. I'm making a full-on like English font, like some different symbols, numbers, and all letters from English alphabet. And the point is, I will upload my piece and I will make an unlockable content. So when people will buy this piece, they will get a link to download that custom font and use it as they want it. So actually, people will get like a unique handwritten font, like completely handwritten. And again, all those fonts will be unique, like 50 or something.
Ah,
I
that's
thought like
cool.
this would be a nice little thing. It would be cool.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, actually, I found one piece that I bought and increased it, just to zoom it in, because I bought, I think, like four different ones. One for first million that contain like the number million, so like change from 6 digits to 7 digits,
Hmm.
and a couple more, and one that has the number like these six sevens.
Hmm.
So just missing one to get the perfect one, but you can actually see the font, and each one has different font. So you can explore it, check it out, maybe if what you like. They are free, or well, you still need to pay the gas, which is quite high.
Which sucks right now. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but still, it's I think it's like a really cool project, and yeah, I hope you will be able to finish it. It's for sure easier for you than for Opalka, because you need to just make like one font and ouch, something's happening. Just one font, and then algorithmically generate the whole of page, and then you can move to another one where he had to manually create each particular piece. But I think
Actually,
it's
I wanted to tell that,
yeah.
it's not really like algorithmic, because the only algorithm that I'm using is to generate numbers, but like, all this Control C, Control V parts, creating new documents, creating new pages, pasting it in, and all that. It's all I'm doing by my hands. So because of it, it takes some time.
Okay,
Like,
so you are copy pasting the
yeah,
numbers
yeah,
into the canvas. Okay, so
yeah,
wow, that's quite a lot of work. I imagine
yeah.
that you coded something and just based on the
No,
flow
I
you
was thinking
generated.
about coding something, but then I was thinking like, it would be just too easy and like, I
Yeah.
don't know, insulting to Opalka. So I decided, all right, I gotta add some difficulty to it, at least something. So that's how it is.
Ah,
And
okay.
also, even though I think I have a like pretty powerful PC, like I have. Now wait, I won't be flexing. I have just I have a strong enough PC, but the problem is like even one piece like this takes like 3 minutes to render, which is insane. Like 50 pieces are, what is it? 50 on three? Like, I'm bad with math.
Yeah, well, I learned one thing watching different streams. You don't do math on stream.
It takes like 2 to 3 hours to actually render like one batch of pieces, like 50 pieces.
Right. Yeah. Uh, yeah, and how much time does it take you for in general to create one piece?
One piece, like, I mean, I write the font for like, I believe, 1 minute and a half. Then to actually create a font out of it is also like minute and a half. Then to paste the numbers and like, edit the document is also taking like, I believe, probably like 3 minutes, I guess, maybe 5 minutes. So one piece basically takes like 7 to 8 minutes, I guess. But the point is that I'm making them in batches, meaning that I never make like one piece. I'm sitting there and just like making 10 or 20 or 30 at one time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it makes sense because maybe it takes just 1 minute to draw the font, but you have to prepare everything for
Mhm.
it, and so it usually take much more time. Yeah,
I
cool.
actually calculated it, and I think that I will probably finish with this project by July, I think, maybe August, but I hope that July will be fine. Mainly because I'm not doing it every day. I'm just like waiting where the mood kicks in, and then I sit down. Actually, the first batch was made in 2 sessions. Like the first session was 13 pieces, I believe, and the second session I just like finished all of them, and then I took like 1 day more to actually render them. But it was like the hardest part because again, I spent like a month to come up with idea to how realize it, and then I spent like 4 days to actually experiment with the different presets and all that, because again, it's basically a glitch art still, because you can see how numbers are like they a little bit distorted,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
canvas has this every canvas has this unique borders with these lines. So I tried to add some uniqueness, so even more uniqueness to it, and it took some time. Actually, at one point, even somehow something weird happened. I don't know why. So I believe that some drivers on my PC somehow broke down because of it, because of my experimenting, and I couldn't open my project. And I was like, "God damn it! Like this is it. This is the end." But I then like calmed myself down. I reinstalled all the stuff, and actually everything was saved. So I was happy.
Cool. Yeah,
That's when
that's
I decided that enough experimenting. I guess this is good.
yeah, yeah, and I think maybe if there are some mistakes, as you've pointed in some post, they might be actually on like when someone discovers them. Okay, here's some bug or something that shouldn't be there. then it could be a reason for that piece to be even more valuable, like
Yeah,
stamps.
yeah. Because actually, I believe that I didn't write about it in my Twitter, but Opalka is Opalka was a human. So I checked some pieces of him, and there was some pieces where he made mistakes, like writing another number or like writing the same number twice. And I saw some people be like, "Ooh, this is bad. Now this is not valuable," and all that. But like, I was, God damn it, like this shows that human was working on it.
Yeah, 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 absolutely, absolutely.
So I decided that if some of my pieces will have some flaws in them, then it's all good because like it shows that there was some creative process behind it. That it's not like just some, I write down like 400 and my PC just generates them.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's
No,
really,
I gotta say, not
yeah,
like there's nothing. Uh, there's nothing wrong with algorithms. I actually want to make some project in the future, like not in the near future, but like I was thinking about experimenting with some stuff. But like I just decided that this particular project should be done without algorithms. But they're cool. I like them.
yeah. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I think when I saw it, I really think that this is unique. Well, it's a unique idea in NFT space, and just also when it's like not original idea, you get inspiration from someone, but you are using your own unique ways to actually achieve the goal. So that's wonderful, and yeah, you are creating some obstacles for yourself as well.
Hmm.
As we discussed, that it could be much more algorithmic, and you actually like generate the numbers, but then copy paste them to the canvas, which
Yeah, I wanted it to be like some challenge.
yeah, and those are like hundreds of thousands of numbers. So yeah, you said that it takes a couple of minutes, but well, it
I
takes like
mean,
super focus to do that.
yeah, like I was just amazed by it. I was thinking like, when I finished it, when I like rendered all the pieces, I thought, all right, that's it. That's easy. Like I finished with all the hard part. Like I just need to take this first batch and upload it. But then I thought like, all right, now I gotta check them. So then I open like piece number one. I zoom in, which is hard because those numbers are really small. So I gotta like, scroll the wheel a lot. I watch like, the first number is one. All right. The last number is like 28, 188, I believe. And like I'm closing this piece, I'm renaming it just to, it's gotta be done.
Yeah.
And then I'm opening the next piece and I'm checking it. And I was checking like every 51 of them. And it took like, I believe, an hour and a half. And my eyes and my head were like, it didn't well good. It didn't went good.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like those are just hundreds of thousands of numbers that are
And then
just all look the
also
same.
and then also uploading them to OpenSea, it also apparently takes time. I was surprised by it. I was thinking like, all right, it will take like, I don't know, 30 minutes. It will be easy. No, it also took me like 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I was like, God damn it. And it's only like 50. There's like 400 more. And after, I believe, like piece number 400 or even 300, I will start adding this white percentages, which means that it will be even less automated process and it will take even more time. But I believe that it will all worth it. I hope that people will be, interested at least in the less pieces.
Yeah, I saw that there are actually 8 owners of the series already. So far, there were people
Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah,
that got some pieces, and maybe there will be even more after watching this video. I think it's for sure a very unique project, and yes, because every piece is different, and they actually create some sort of like texture, like super high resolution texture. Uh,
yeah. Every image like it's 80. Nah, it's like 50 megabytes every picture. They all like 8K. So I believe that you can take them and print them and put them on your wall or something,
Yeah,
because
or
it's not like they will be distorted or something. They're really big. That was the point.
yeah, and you could actually even create some like variables for avatar. So if I can have on this avatar not just a black t-shirt, let's get some light on that. I could actually use the piece as texture and put it onto the avatar because yeah, it doesn't seem like here. But as you could see there, let's see when it comes up. Yep, it's here. So they actually are pretty nice black and white textures. Everyone is different, and those are hundreds of thousands of numbers written on them. So yeah, I don't know. Seems like a quite cool thing to own. I have a couple of them. And you guys that are watching this, if you like it, currently there are still a couple of them that are for free. You just need to pay the gas. Ouch. You just need to pay the gas, and then they will be priced. Yeah. So that's that. Maybe do you have some final thought before we close it up?
Uh, Actually, I don't know. I think like I've told everything.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, we have it or we did it longer than even I expected. But for me personally, I learned a lot about glitch art, or actually that the sort of art that I saw is named glitch art. So that's cool. There's a lot of different processes how you can get to it. So that's also nice thing to know. And then I learned about Roman Opaka, which obviously is one of the first like quote unquote algorithmic artists that we had. And yeah, you get to own a piece of this homage to Roman Opalka, which is also pretty cool. And maybe even use it for like some sort of texture or something like that, or just put it on a wall of well, your home or some metaverse place. I think it's pretty cool. So thank you very much all for watching. Thank you, Albert, for
Yeah, thanks to you. It was
share
it was really nice.
sharing your art and telling us about your story and story of Romano Palka. I hope that people that are watching will claim at least one piece for themselves to get this amazing project going. And yeah, see you around.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for having me. This was really nice. Honestly, I was like stressing out before the beginning, but like after I believe 20 minutes, I was like, all right, that's cool. We're just chilling.
Yeah, that's why I want to do it with everyone.
Really nice vibes.
Yeah, just because as you can see, the name of the place is Art and Coffee. So just two guys talking about what they find interesting. So that's the idea.
Hmm. So that's it.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Have a nice day and goodbye.
Bye bye.